Hey, you beautiful tubers out there. How you doing? Welcome back. It is me as I am the expert. I love it. It's so great. So much fun. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing wonderful. I hope you're staying warm. It is the fall. I hate the fall because it's cold and things die out like leaves and all that stuff. It's not pretty anymore. But anyway, you are pretty. You are beautiful and you're more beautiful for being here. Please be sure and subscribe if you're new. And don't forget that I stream most nights at 9 p.m. Now, guys, how are y'all doing? Did you hear about this? Whoops, don't have to pull all the way up, do I? Attorney says Vandersloot's confession about Natalie Holloway's murder was chilling, according to the San Diego Tribune. So, Natalie Holloway was a spring breaker, right? Uh, she went to one of those Beach Boys song islands, Aruba, Jamaica, St. Thomas, something like that. She's out there partying, doing the woo girl thing, having the time of her life. She's 18. She don't care. She don't care. She met a guy. She thought he was cute. He nerfed her. So this is what he says now. After years of back and forth with the parents and everything else, this is it's been a long, hard tragedy. This is the latest news. I'm going to do some more updates on this, so just hang with me. This is brand new today, a few hours ago. So I want to get this out of here to you. A lie detector test conducted by FBI agents determined that the highest don't let me, my word salad, my inability to speak, words are hard, confuse you, that it says that the FBI has determined with the highest level of confidence that Joran Vandersloot, wasn't he Dawson's Creek, was telling the truth about killing those fun words, Natalee Holloway. Montgomery, Alabama. Hey, our good friend MG Laws from Montgomery, Alabama. He grew up there. You guys go check him out. He has a great channel. Natalee Holloway's parents gathered in a room at an Alabama jail on October 3rd to watch the man long suspected in their daughter's 2005, man, this is like 20 years ago. This chick would be like 50 by now. Disappearance and describe how he killed her. Ah, man, 20 years, dude. Such a long time. For 3 hours, Joran Vandersloot was questioned first by his own attorney, then by FBI agents about what happened to Holloway, said Mark White, an attorney representing Natalee Holloway's father, Dave Holloway. Chilling, White said, of watching and listening to Vandersloot's account. It was listening to a person who lacks any sort of moral compass. Vandersloot's admission that he offed Holloway came as part of a plea deal and a related extortion case after months of work and has agreed to by her parents in order to get answers about what happened to their daughter. The plea deal required Vandersloot to make a proffer, providing information about what he knew about the crime and to let her parents witness the statement in real time. Vandersloot then had to take a polygraph exam to test the truthfulness of his account, according to court documents. Now, at some point, I should get into like the whole, because polygraphs, they're not admissible into court. So that tells me I don't consider them to be real. But a lot of people do. Who knows? That's something we should talk about at a later date. Natalee was 18 when she went missing during a high school graduation trip to Aruba with classmates. She was last seen May 30th of 2005, leaving a bar with Vandersloot, a Dutch citizen. Those Dutch, you know what they say about them? They put their fingers in the dikes to stop the water. The disappearance quickly became an international story. Vandersloot was extradited in June from Peru, where he was in prison for offing another woman. What a great person this guy is. This is so wonderful. To United States to face trial and federal charges that he tried to extort money from Holloway's mother to reveal the location of her daughter's body. That is a crazy story in and of itself, and I'm planning deep diving into that. We'll have some fun with it. Talk about how crazy it is that he did all this stuff and got away with it. No, when I say got away with it, it's like he thought he was going to get away with it, right? I mean, it's just, I don't know. White said he got notification in August that there was discussion of doing a proffer as part of a plea deal. Dave has always been interested in getting the truth. I'd say initially everybody was skeptical if he would be forthcoming or just back out at the last minute. We decided we would engage in the process and take it one step at a time, White said. The proffer was made on October 3rd at the Shelby County Jail, where Vandersloot was being held. Holloway's parents watched an audio and video feed from the nearby rooms. Vandersloot was questioned. Going into that room that day, both parties kind of went in with a mutual understanding of why we were there and what we hoped to accomplish. An FBI official told CNN of the day they sat down with Vandersloot. White said agents were very, very methodical in their questioning. It became apparent that they had utilized every resource of the Bureau, White said. Vandersloot's, I mean, can you imagine, man? I love these parents, man. I love them. They just had to be like a chigger, you know? They got in underneath the skin of the FBI and just, you couldn't get them out. That's awesome. Vandersloot said the teen was unconscious or possibly already passed. We picked up a nearby cinder block and brought it down on her. Don't go to places that have cinder blocks laying around next to you. I mean, I've always considered those to kind of be like alleys, you know, usually like near like a dumpster or something. Somebody tries to throw a cinder block into it, misses, it hits the ground, smashes a little bit, breaks in two. Nobody picks it up until they pick it up. It's just blistering to your soul, and it hurts so deeply, Beth Holloway told the Associated Press earlier this month of listening to the account. But you know that you're there in a functionality role because this is the moment where I've been searching for 18 years. Even as hard as it is to hear, it's still not as torturous as not knowing. It was time for me to know. The plea agreement also required that Vandersloot take a polygraph test. White said that was an important component because they were trying to determine if he scammed us with this latest story. He said the report that he was received had the highest level of confidence that Vandersloot was telling the truth. Beth Holloway said that she was absolutely confident that they had finally obtained the truth about what happened. Dave Holloway, in a statement, said he accepted that Vandersloot alone offed his daughter, but continues to question if others helped him conceal the crime. So, first of all, I couldn't imagine knowing anybody that this happened to. You know? We live in a weird world right now. We live in a world where, you know, people say like, you know, you have my prayers, and then people want to make fun of that. But this family needs your prayers. There's no making fun of that. They need that. If you know the Holloways, you need to be kind to them and be willing to listen to whatever they want to talk about. Don't go asking or anything like that. They need to be left alone. You know, I'm probably guilty myself of saying, dude, why? You're a pretty blonde girl. Don't go to some island somewhere. You know, you don't have. It's not the same when you leave America. I'm number one guilty of that. And I'd say, if it was the night before, I would say, Natalie, don't go. But that doesn't mean that she shouldn't be able to go and have a good time and be left alone and be respected as a human being. Because we all should respect everybody as human beings. I'm the worst with dark humor. That's how I handle things because I can't handle the reality of it. I'll probably be talking some more about Natalie in the future, and I will probably have some gallows humor again. Can't help that. It's a coping mechanism I have. It's okay for you to have it, and we can talk about it together. If you guys want to come back and listen to me, I appreciate you. Please make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification. And 99% of the time, I'm just goofing off, having a great time. I'm doing a show about nothing, and we're having a great time doing it. And other than that, y'all, be safe out there. Listen, I'm serious when I say the boogeyman's out there. He's everywhere. Okay? So you got to protect yourself and you got to protect those around you. Be a sheepdog. All right? I love you guys. Till next time, expert out.